Welcome to the Lights Tarot. This is about good news. So, I set the intention that we wanted to receive the next good news, the next thing that is going to make you very happy. Now, you can choose one of the piles by the card or the crystal. Follow your intuition, follow your heart. This is a channeled message inspired by our guides. So you can watch one, two, three piles. Watch the whole video if your intuition tells you to do that. It's a collective reading, so take what resonates, throw it to the universe, what don't. In your energy, in your detail, then we have the private readings. Write to me on my WhatsApp and I will explain to you how the readings work and the therapist. I'm also a therapist. Please like, subscribe, give it a hype if you identify with my energy. I'll see you in your option. Number one, welcome everybody. We have the rock rose, and the explanation here is so beautiful. I'm going to read from the book. Leave chaos and panic behind to rediscover your capacity to dominate the situation. Courage returns to you. Will resolve the emergency. Courage returns and you will resolve the emergency. You are sensitive and delicate. Remember that you can also be strong and courageous. I have a feeling that people in this option are life is requiring you to be tougher and rigid and something someone who is a queen of cups having to act as a queen of swords out of necessity, but a victory is coming to you. So whatever challenge you are facing, there's a victory coming to you and a return to your natural sweetness and kindness. I find it so tiring when we have to be strong all the time. It's really something that we all go through, but some people go through this for years and years and years. Seven of Cups, High Priestess, Ace of Swords, and Seven of Wands. There is a choice to be made by you. Choose peace. Choose what your inner voice is telling you. And then you communicate this to people precisely because what is right is right. So perhaps you're dealing with difficult people in your family, in your relationships in general, and you just have to, and the choice is peace. The choice is you. What is your soul asking you to do right now? That's the right thing to do. Peace. Let's understand the situation better. King of Pentacles. King, Knight of Pentacles. The priest under the High Priestess. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. It's not just about the cards, guys. It's about the energy. It runs through my body during the reading. Here she is. You. The right thing for you. Who you are meant to be. sensitive, relaxed, loving. That's your nature. Choose choose to be who you are, you know? Being tired of being strong is only natural. I don't see here someone who has a warrior temperament. You have this combination of high priestess with queen of cups. Doesn't matter your gender, but this is an energy of softness, depth, soul searching. And you've been on and on and on and on and on and on and on with some issue that you have in your life. You know what it is. Family problems are coming strongly here, but for a percentage of you, it's a collective reading. And then you have to be on the go every day. You have to be the one who's resilient. You have to be the one who comes with the solutions, with the knowledge. And suddenly you realize, do I get a break from this? Do I get to relax and be vulnerable and be my sweet, sensitive self for a little bit? When do I catch a break from being the one who has all the ideas, all the actions? Am I a fixer for everyone now? You know? And then fighting for the right thing here is you letting people know that you are fed up. You want to be yourself. You want to relax. You want to be in your sweet nature. And maybe that's something you need to tell yourself first of all. It's like, okay, this is the situation. Why am I out of character here? Why am I doing my part and someone else's part? And I'm on the go, 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 do. And the good news here is it's time for you to relax. You finding mental clarity on who you are, who you want to be, who you don't want to be anymore. And simply communicating people. Right? Hello, people. I'm done being a fixer. I'm going to be me from now on. Deal with it. You're going to be so much happier. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. So I asked about what the problem is. What is this issue that, what demon is this that you're fighting? And we have here some lack of loyalty that you're dealing with. And you need to see what you have to see. Okay, so some of the people who are burdening you, who are making you be this fixer, whatever, they are not that loyal to you. And you're sacrificing yourself for people who, if they could, if they have to choose between what is pleasant to them and breaking your heart, they would break your heart. That's who you're dealing with here. Oh, but it's my mom, it's my son. It's my husband. That's what I have here for you. I don't sugarcoat ever because I don't think it's productive. The thing here is that people who are not loyal to you are breaking your heart because they have what is fun and pleasant or whatever first. I don't know how serious this is. It could be, oh, instead of helping me with the chores, this person is watching Netflix, playing video games. Could be that. Could be cheating. Yes, could be. Could be addiction. Could be. You have to adapt to your situation. But there is something very pleasant and shiny that someone or several people they put first, and your well-being is not a priority here. And you're sacrificing yourself, and as soon as you see that, then in a weird way you have a victory by looking at things as they are, accepting radical acceptance of reality, setting you free and restoring you to yourself, your nature, the way you want to be, the way you want to live, the place you want to. Um, how do you want to live? This is not this is not a life for anyone. This is a prison. Ace of Swords. Then you bring the truth. You tell the truth. I see what you're doing. It might not be on purpose, it not might be with ill intention, but you are hurting me because your priority is your video game, your addiction, your whatever. The priestess again, Knave of Cups. It's the page. And Four of Swords. And then after you tell the truth that needs to be told, you go back to yourself, to your intuition, to your inner growth. You have a fresh start emotionally after that. Carrying only what belongs to you. What doesn't belong to you, it's not yours to fix, it's not yours to carry. It's just, you cannot do someone else's part in life. Just, I'm so pro helping people. I do this for a living, helping people. I'm in healthcare. But we have to know when to stop. We have to know when people are not wanting to overcome certain things. So you go there and you do everything so someone can overcome an addiction. But do they want to overcome this addiction? Maybe they don't. And we have to accept some realities. And then life goes on and you do you. So, unless it's a medical emergency surgery kind of thing, you cannot treat a patient who doesn't want to be treated. It's impossible to do that unless it's really, really an emergency. So it kind of, the reading is kind of saying that you here, you set yourself free from these types of situation, putting all your energy and effort into helping someone who doesn't want to be helped. It's painful because then you might find out that you are not loved, you're useful, but that sets you free, and then you have a new, fresh start emotionally, and you can finally rest, you can finally sleep. Maybe you're sleep depriving yourself because you want to help someone who doesn't want to be helped. Fresh start emotionally, even spiritually, and resting. Resting. You need to rest, okay? And that comes with, and whatever is hidden is going to be revealed to you. Maybe that's part of the news here. Maybe you're in doubt, maybe you're questioning, is this person hiding something from me? What is going on here? The truth will be revealed really, really soon, and that sets you free. That sets you free to be the priestess and to be the Queen of Cups that you are. Okay, number one, that's what I have for you. Collective reading, use your judgment. What is fitting your reality, what needs adaptation in your detail, in your energy. Then we have private readings, they're open. I will let you know about the therapies and the tarot readings. I'm also a therapist. Like, subscribe, give it a hype if you identify with my energy. I am sending you so much love right now. Number two, we have the Chakra card. I'm going to read from the book because it's beautiful here. You can feel it. You are loved. You can let everyone remain at the right distance, no longer being offended by the ungratefulness that surrounds you. The unconditional love you give is returned hundredfold at all, and all is at peace. Well, we give love to people, and it doesn't necessarily comes back through the people that would make sense. But the universe has a law. Whatever you put out there comes back to you. And when we're talking about love, it comes back to you multiplied. But maybe it's a little bit disappointing because you gave love to this group of people and they can't, they just can't love you back for some reason. But never worry, it comes back in other forms, shapes, situations. Life is so unpredictable. Knave of Pentacles, the Page, the Hermit, the Sun, and Three of Swords. So what I see here is you giving love in a very concrete way. You did your best, but someone just couldn't love you back. And it broke your heart. With this Page of Pentacles here, it gives me the impression that this person is either younger than you or immature. Pages are children. And this person chose to close themselves. It's not in here. I don't see this person replacing you. They are loners. And the sun in this context is also suggesting something very immature. Me. It's all about me. The universe is existing because of me. You know, the sun can be a card of not evil, but some sort of narcissism in this childish me sort of way of viewing life. Anyway, because this person is so childish and self-centered, they isolate themselves and you end up with your heart broken. But then this is a reading about good news, so somehow there is going to be some sort of, I know that's the situation, but what happens now that is good? Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands, Nine of Cups. So, this is probably a family member or someone who was supposed to be your family. And how can I say, this person is being, I'm not going to say replaced because it's a bad word. Nobody's dying here. The reading is just replaced in the sense that you you are entitled to belonging with the right people. You have earned feeling that you belong. And we don't have that here. This person is too self centered. They are just unable to be anyone's family or anyone's companion, anyone's love interest. It's just about them. Me. That's it. But then people are coming into your life, more than one person, okay? So it could be friends, it could be friends that are so close that they are your family now. Also, if you're looking for new love, there is new love here as well. So, what I see here is you finding the family that you deserve, the family that you choose in other people. And you're going to be so happy, so fulfilled. These people here that are coming to your life, or maybe you were spending so much energy and time with this person who broke your heart that your friends were there, but you didn't have time and energy for them. And now you realize what's going on and you say, whoa, wait a minute, what am I doing? And then you start spending more time and energy with the people that you can count on, that are actually there for you. And here we have Knight of Swords, intelligence, conversations that add something, and a King of Wands. King of Wands is charming, creative, interesting. In this deck, the Nine of Cups is not a lonely card. It is in this deck, Nine of Cups, the celebration of life and victories happen with someone who is very important, which is beautiful. So, that's what's happening here. Because this is a dead end. Oh, but it's such a close family member, but it's my husband, but it's, I don't know, but what the cards are saying is very serious. This person is not concerned about anyone besides themselves. You have to, you know, if if the energy, if the reading is not matching, you don't have anyone like this in your life, then pick another pile. It's okay. It's a collective reading. Let's see. What else do we need to know about the situation? Always use your discernment. Collective readings are out there. It's completely different from a private reading. The Emperor, Six of Wands, Knight of Swords, and Ten of Wands. So again, there's someone coming into your life to close a chapter. So this person comes to your life, be it, it's someone important. I don't know if you're single or what's going on. If you're single, there's someone coming in. If you are feeling lonely, you don't have many friends, friends are coming. And when this people or this person comes in, they are going to give you new standards. So maybe you've never met a person who had so much presence, who was actually there for you. And then when this comes into your life, you look at the people who don't meet you halfway. You look to the people who are self centered and you think, no, not anymore. I have new standards now. Hanged man. Yes. Something unexpected. So you expected to be loved by that person because they are your relative, because this is who is supposed to love you back. But that's not how things are going to happen. Unexpected celebration, happiness, and then you're going to make a choice. Will you let the new person in, the new people in? You will. But you don't have time for everyone, you don't have energy for everyone. So once you're faced with the possibility of having people who actually care in your life, you are going to make a choice of leaving certain people behind, or at least spending less time with them, spending less energy with them. And here we have, I don't know, guys, this person keeps showing up as a king in the reading, but it doesn't have to do with gender, it has to do with energy. But what I can say is that someone is coming into your life, and this person has presence, is mature, doesn't matter age or gender, but it has this masculine vibe, which means it's someone who is a doer, someone who is of action. And the masculine energy is kind of square, the feminine would be rounded. So direct words, knowing what they want, someone who's a fixer, someone who is a doer. That's the vibe here. Extremely intelligent, charming, big presence, okay? This is the person coming to your life. Could be a friend, could be new love. You have to know for yourself. And once you get to know this other type of presence available, sure that they want to meet you halfway. That's the word. That's it. Once you're exposed to better standards in life, you cannot go back from that. And this is going to improve your levels of happiness, your quality of life so much. This is just wonderful. Okay? And the fact that here she's holding a child and saying goodbye to people who do not meet halfway, it really sets the vibe that you're dealing with people who are so self-centered and childish, which is okay for a baby. The baby wants to be fed and cleaned, and if you don't do it, they are going to scream, and it's okay because they're a baby. But then you have grown-ups behaving like babies in life, and that's unacceptable. So yeah, that's what I see here. You choosing happiness and seeing that it's possible with people who are functional, active, present grown-ups. If you don't know these people yet, they're coming fast to your life. It's wonderful news. Okay, guys, I'm really happy for you. That's what I have for Pyro 2. In your detail, in your energy, we have the private readings. They're open. Send me a message. I am going to explain to you how the tarot and the therapies work. Subscribe, like, give it a hype if you identify with this energy. I'm sending you so much love today. Number 3, Willow. I'm going to read from the book because it's really good. Self responsibility makes you free. You feel that you can sail your ship even with headwinds. Complaining will get you nowhere. Find the right strategy and strength to move on. Bon voyage. Ooh. So here we see you finally finding the way to unstuck yourself. That's it. That's what I see. I think that there is a time to have self compassion. It's important to stop and feel for yourself and have self compassion. But if you stay in that place for too long, then it paralyzes you and it becomes self pity. And here you find a way to go from self compassion into action. Very good. Let's get more details here. Ten of Cups. Ooh. Five of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles. So, Ten of Cups is a card of not very realistic soul connections. It's the fairy tale, happily ever after, happy. Oh my god, yeah. And then it doesn't come true because you end up in Five of Pentacles, which is lack, no reward. But here we have King of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. So financial success, stability. But I'm wondering if this is this is you or someone else. Is this about what is oh god. Two of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Two of Cups, soulmates. I believe we have more than one soulmate, okay? But Two of Cups is soulmates. So yeah, you you had a dream of being loved and loving someone out there, and it didn't come true. It wasn't real. It wasn't based in reality, or it didn't translate into actions from the person, whatever. And now this is coming into very concrete, real action. So perhaps you are in a relationship that is not doing well at all. And the person you're with is going to wake up and bring the action to the relationship. Or you're single and you're going to meet someone new. There is a renewal or there is someone new. You have to adapt because this is a collective reading. I don't know your situation. And perhaps it's time to let go of someone who didn't act enough. Words are so easy. It's so easy. People say beautiful words, they talk and talk. And now with Instagram and WhatsApp, people keep exchanging messages forever. When is the action happening? The here and now, when is that happening? So things don't happen here. But then something wonderful is about to happen in your love life. Now, with the person you're thinking, with someone else, you have to well, Page of Wands. It really looks like someone new, guys. But use your discernment, use your intuition. Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. It really feels like someone fresh and new, but it could be someone you know already, and you're going to live a complete new cycle, a complete new story. It's a new story. Even if it is an old person, it's a new story. Completely new. Fresh. And this person is coming again in the Pentacle suit. Real, concrete action. Everyday routine. You know when they're going to show up. You know when they're going to write to you. You know if you write them, they're going to write you back. It's something you can count on. But the spark is fresh. The spark is new. And this is not something you are expecting. That's why I'm thinking new person. Or it could be an old person, but someone nothing happens here. This will never work. And that's the person who's coming back. It's not the obvious person at all. This is going to surprise you. But it's a wonderful surprise, okay? And maybe you had a lifetime of flaky people, of people who say too much and don't do enough. But now things are about to change. That's wonderful. What else do we need to know about this? Unexpected, the Hangman. Seven of Swords. There is You are not supposed to know who the person is. Four of Pentacles, the Lovers. So there is a secret admirer vibe here. So it's not the obvious person, not the person you have in your mind right now. It's whatever, whatever. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't know them. It's a secret. It's supposed to be a surprise, but you're going to be, or it's kind of, you already are. Maybe it could be something like the friend of your friend, someone who you already knows you exist, but it is not manifesting interest right now. You cannot see this person as romantically interested in you right now, but they are very much interested. But you have no idea. The Moon, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and Justice. So this person, the person themselves, they are confused a little bit about their interest in you. It's something that is surprising for them as well. This romantic urge towards you, because perhaps it's a friend, perhaps it could be, yes, it could be an ex that things are supposed to be completely over. So it doesn't make sense to think about you right now. Or as I said, coworker, friends of friends. And then why am I thinking about this person? Why do I have feelings for them? It doesn't make sense. And then they are not telling anyone about this inner debate. They're making a choice, but then they will make the choice of giving it a try, of coming to you and telling you about their interest. It's happening. It's happening. I'm going to ask, can we know more about this person, who this person is? I didn't, we don't have this part in pile one and two because it was not going in this direction. But anyway, what can we know about this person? How do we identify this person? Wombat, be at home. That's such a best friends vibe here. Turkey spirit, someone who's really abundant, someone who's doing well financially. Bat spirit, someone who's coming back from a difficult situation. This person is bouncing back from something, some difficult situation in life, okay? And somehow you and this person, you are going to feel, if you don't know them, or you already feel like home. It really gives the best friends vibe here. Best friends, one day waking up and, ooh, is this romantic? What do I do now? And just bouncing back from something, maybe this person was in a relationship before, maybe you were in a relationship, something changed and you were just friends, and now this person can come back and say, hey, can we be more than friends? What else can we know about the person? The star, the empress, whoa. Then the world. Oh my god, this person has a presence, okay? This is someone who. Do you have an idea of what a person that we have 78 cards here, and this person comes as represented by three major arcana. One of them is about dreams coming true, the star. The other card is the Empress, ultimate generosity, abundance, creativity, beauty. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, okay? Um, and then we have the world. So this person travels a lot. This person is abundant in so many ways here. This is amazing. This is a very impressive person, very impressive person, very kind, generous, abundant, and generous. And this person is coming out of a difficult situation right now, starting a new cycle, starting a new life for themselves. And in this new life, in this new cycle, they think, wow, I like that person. And I'm going to give it a try. And that's you. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Very, very, very interesting person. And but the most important here is how they feel like home to you, or they are going to feel like home to you. That's the main feeling here. So what I'm imagining is that, and we have two of cups. So what I'm imagining is that you are also someone who has similar presence and personal power and attractiveness and all of that. This person is elevated enough to be your match. Finally, you deserve it. Congratulations. Anyway, that's what I have for number three. In your energy detail, then you can have a private reading. The bookings are open. Write me and I'll let you know how the tarot works and the therapist as well. I'm also a therapist. Like, subscribe, give it a hype if you identify with this energy. I'm sending you all my love today.